Hey y'all. It's time for another installment of, I don't know what we're calling this, My Guitars. Today is a Gretsch Black Falcon. I think technically the name of it is a 6136-TBK, G6136-TBK. Whatever that means. But to me it's a Black Falcon. Of course the white Falcon is probably the most famous version of it. Then they did a black one. Now there's a silver one and a green one. There's all different kinds, but Black Falcon was always my favorite. This is I think around late 90s, early 2000s, so I'll call it a 98. It is not the Player's Edition version. You see that one quite a bit too. I think the big difference is this. The 6136 is a true hollow body, no center block. So even looking in it, plain as day, you can see there's no center block in there. And the body is sort of the wide, thick body. The Player's Edition does have the center block, and it's thinner like a 335. So I think they were kind of going for a 335 kind of thing that looks like a Falcon. But I kind of like this. I kind of like the bigger version. I like them bigger. You got your Bigsby on it, which I hardly ever use, but it's nice to have it. But the way they put it together, this is a Japanese-made one, and just the attention to detail. They've got the jeweled knobs. I don't know if you can see them, but each one has a little red jewel in it. The gold sparkle binding all over it. In fact, check it out. You can see on the F hole, there's gold sparkle inside it. So, looking at it, looking straight on, you don't even see that. But I think really the only person who would see the sparkle on this edge that goes around the F hole, on this edge here, all the way around it. Probably the person playing it is the only one that would see it. But I just think it's a nice little detail. Of course, you got the Falcon, obviously, on the pick guard. And these versions have the Gretsch logo across it instead of down it. And you got the gold placard that says the Black Falcon on it. It's got the cool, fancy tuners. I like those kind. Look how nice. Gold hardware, of course, because it's sort of a top-of-the-line one. Filtertron pickups. You got these... You got these selectors. Neck pickup. Most rock, I guess you do. On the bridge pickup, this switch is supposed to be like high output, and then I think out of phase or out of circuit, the Gretsch calls it, but I think that's out of phase. And then like medium output. These are those high, they call them high sensitivity pickups. I have no idea what that means. I don't know why they would make pickups that aren't high sensitive, but I guess they do. I think I got this one on eBay just a couple of years ago, and got a great deal on it. So I had a 5120, which was I think that one was made in China. The one I had, a cheaper one with the pickups on that are a little bit muddy, but the build quality on those 50, I think now it's a 5420 they call it. They upgraded it, I guess, a little bit. You can get those for just a few $100, and those are outstanding guitars for the money. You might want to swap out the pickups when you get it, but they're really well built. In fact, in terms of the build, I don't really notice any difference between that Chinese made guitar and this one. You've got the rollers on the bridge, so it stays in tune pretty well even when you're whacking on the Bigsby. But you can do some sort of 60s Jerry and the Pacemakers kind of music, or you can do rock on it. Who stuff you could do on this from the Who's Next quad period. But a nice little guitar, and of course the Bigsby allows you to do so this is guitar number 2. I like this one. Don't use it a whole heck of a lot, but it's nice to have it in the arsenal to pull out when you do want to do some early Beatles stuff, or even sort of Brian Jones, early Stones stuff. I don't do a whole lot of rockabilly, but of course it's perfect for that. So this is guitar number 2, and we'll continue with the next one whenever that comes. Good luck.